When I was at school, I told everyone I played
You played what?
Moaning Myrtle, right? In Harry Potter. Clearly not. But no, it goes beyond this. And everyone was like, no, you didn't. I was like, yes, I did. Back in the day, this is when you had an IT class at school. I copied a picture from the internet, pasted it on Word underneath.
What? That's psychotic.
Yeah.
I printed it out.
There would, if two cops walked in here right now and just took you away, I would laugh so hard that you literally stole someone's identity.
Weird. So I was literally like, yes, I was. Oh dear.
Maybe you put these on first.
Okay.
All right, here you go.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
Yeah. And I'll play loud music, okay? Is it loud enough?
Not the music choice I was expecting.
All right. You're very loud right now. Okay, here we go. All right, ready.
On the set of The Force Awakens, you learned how to drive back then.
Well, yeah, I did my theory test for driving, and I was driving around in a buggy a lot of the time, which actually was illegal too. Maybe I shouldn't say that. They kept telling me to stop, and I was like, yeah.
What were you doing when you were told you were going to be a big part of this Star Wars world?
I was at the theatre. I was at the Tristan Bates Theatre, and I was with my friend, and I'd been at an audition earlier on in the day, and I got an email it literally makes my heart pound, think about it. I got an email from JJ, and I was like, wait, what? Saying, hey, can I call you? And I was like, oh, and I had to ask to borrow a charger, then I had to do the audition for this other thing, and then I went to the theatre, and then I was looking at my phone thinking he hasn't called yet, and I checked my voicemail, and there was a voicemail. I was like, oh God, and then I didn't know how to call America, because I had never called America from my English. Anyway, I finally got through. They were like, bad robot. I was like, what is going on here? And I thought I basically had to convince him over the phone that I was... It's so weird, I haven't thought about this in ages.
I know, it makes your heart pump, innit?
It's literally making my heart pump.
Yeah, it's mad.
And I thought I had to convince him, and he was going, you know, this is going to be this. I was like, I'm ready, I can do it. And he goes, yeah, you're going to be in Star Wars. And I was like, oof. And I was outside the theatre, and the play had started, and it was a fucking long play. And I had to go back in and finish it.
Okay, we can't get enough about it here, the royal wedding. We can't get enough.
Yeah.
Are you
invited? Yes.
Yes. Are you invited?
Yes.
You are?
You are.
No.
Oh. You probably
You can't
could
tease
be,
us.
right? You might be.
I mean, I met him once. Would it be a stretch to say we're best friends? Maybe.
So who did you tell first, Daisy?
I told my sister and my mum when I came in, and then I told my dad, and then he was kind of sleeping, and he went, Jesus Christ. And then the next day he was like, I think your mum told me something, and I was like, no, I told you that. And then he went, oh, I was always more of a Trek fan.
Devastating.
Yeah.
That's a bad father.
He's great. He's backstage.
Yeah.
You wanted to ask me something?
Yeah, no, I'm so glad you could come over. So, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. You look great, by the way.
Thank you.
This really suits you.
Thank you.
Had an important question to ask you, and I'm so sorry. I meant to call you last night. And it's about today's scene.
Yeah.
Who are the last Jedi?
We're not doing this, Josh.
No. Like, because is it one or is it more than one? Because I need it in order to figure out what we're doing on the train today.
I can't ask you about
So
Frozen
is it plural? I'll tell you that Olaf is in Frozen 2. Is it more than one Jedi? Is it ominous?
Josh?
It sounds ominous. Does
does
something
sound
happen
ominous,
to
yeah.
you and Mark, or just Mark?
We
Are
can't
you a
have this
Jedi?
conversation.
Answer my damn question, Days.
Josh,
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to raise my voice.
this is not what I need to start my day.
Okay.
I can't tell you, so I'm
Okay.
going to leave, and we'll reconvene when you're kind of done.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we do it tonight? Can we talk? Can we finish it?
Do or do not?
No, that's hard! Did you stop? Okay. Do you
Or do not?
always
There is no
eat?
try.
No idea.
All right.
And so when one of us started laughing in this intimate space, everybody started to cave. Everybody started laughing.
And you'd have that split second of panic thinking, if I
I'll
laugh
get
and no
fired.
one else does, I'm going to lose my job. Occasionally, I would be thinking, when are they going to call cut so I can laugh? I've been containing it for 20 seconds. The thing is, John and I used to take the mick out of each other all the time. Hey, it's all like, hey, I'm fun and I'm cool. Come along on this ride with me. That's it.
Ken Branagh, the director of our movie, well, you know, he wrote some sides for today that he wanted us to go over. So I thought maybe we would just have a quick go. So I start off, I say, who do you think is the murderer on the Orient Express? The train that we're on right now.
I don't know.
And then this is you say.
I don't know, but you're not asking the right questions.
And then I say, what would you have me ask, Daisy? Or whatever your character's name is. And then you say.
Who were Rey's parents?
Uh-huh.
Am I a Jedi?
Right.
Is Finn paralysed from the waist down?
Waist down. And then it says you answer honestly. And then Ken's gonna have the camera on you, and you can practice that now. Answer all Ken's questions for our movie. Daisy, don't do this.
Do or do not?
Do you want some ham?
Star Wars movie is that from again? Do you want some help? Hey. Do or do not?
Do you want a cram? It's your body language,
Oh,
too.
that's my body language. That's right.
Josh, I'm not answering any of your Star Wars questions.
No, Daisy, you're not. You're answering her Star Wars questions.
Have you been tested for midichlorians? Is Snoke Palpatine? Are you the last Jedi? What's the deal with Reylo? Why don't you answer my damn questions?
Daisy, did you get advice?
Carrie, go on. What would you tell me?
I said not to go through the crew like wildfire. That's helpful.
Did you take that advice?
Always.
No, I also told her not to take any advice from me.
Oh, Yoda!
Do or do not?
Do or do not? There is
There's
no
no try.
No, there is no try.
I got Yoda. Okay, good.
Like there was some. We did a few with her, literally crying with laughter. Like I thought, there's no way I'm going to get through it because she was saying midi-claw, like she didn't know what anything was, and she kept saying, "How do I pronounce this?
Oh, that's
how do I pronounce?" Because her
no.
grandson knew, but she just had no idea. It was brilliant.
I feel like we'd be a fun group of bandits.
I just had an image.
Fun criminals.
I just had an image of us.
Oh my God.
Me laughing.
Laughing, right. I'm like, can we please get this done? Yeah, no.
Many have wondered if your character is truly good or evil. Did your character join the dark side and commit this heinous murder?
I can't believe you'd even asked, Josh. We've gone through so much together. I've revealed so much to you. Mary did not commit this crime. Someone who knew the Orient Express better than anyone is Luke. If looks could kill, you would be the perfect murderer.
Maybe.
Imagine you as Poirot.
It's me, Poirot! That's the way I would approach it. That's the way I would approach it.
What is happening?
We've got to get to the Nile. I'm from Belgium.
I have not managed to change my dad's mind. He is still very much a Star Trek fan. Yeah. I did really worry, actually. I got my wisdom teeth out. It's a great story days. And I literally thought to myself, I hope I don't say anything when I'm sitting. I know, I've done so well.
How did you hook up singing with Barbra Streisand?
Well, JJ's good friends with her, so I went round for tea at her house.
Yes.
And
I love tea. It's very. I love how to make tea.
Literally sobbed. I was like, I can't believe I've just been at Barbra Streisand's house.
That's what we talked the whole time.
Yeah. Hi, Barbra, let's have a chat.
Right, yeah.
Someone did come up to me in the past couple months and go, hey, what's your film about? I was like, It's about a murder.
I honestly think it's more obsessive here.
You do?
Yeah. Because the day they came round, I was like, oh, the princes are here. Obviously, like, it's not so casual, but I'm pretty chill meeting people anyway. And Mark Hamill was like, oh my God, it's the princes.
I wrote Daisy after I was like, I hope to God.
No, what he said was, you expletive monster.
Is that what he really sent you?
Yeah, it really upset.
I didn't see the shopping alley.
Yes, she has like a mall in her house.
She told me about it. I didn't have time to say it. I had to catch a flight. Can you imagine? I was like, sorry, Babs. Oh my God.
Whose middle name is Jazz?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's
I swear to
unfair.
God, when I told like my best friend, he goes, oh, what, and your sister's middle name's musical theatre? I said, no, my middle name's actually Jazz.
Your dad flipped out?
Yeah.
Does he flip out that you're in Star Wars?
No.
Does he come to the set? Does he see...
Yeah, he came to the set, yeah. He came to Ireland when we were sort of redoing the end bit for the beginning bit of The Last Jedi.
Oh, I remember the end. I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but did he meet Mark Hamill?
Yeah, I don't know if he was joking, but he did say, who do you play then?
No, he did not. That is not true. He was joking.
He must. To be fair, Leslie today has sort of been the one occasionally to direct us forward. and also, George usually has a point a lot of the time. I'm like,
In a hypothetical world, I want to see Aaron Burr, Elder Cunningham in a bunk together, and then Ray next door to them, riding the Orient Express. How would that train trip go down?
ooh. I love how you guys have so many options of what you could be on the train. There's just one for me. The thing is, like, not to float my own boat, but I'm a really good bartender. Because I worked in a pub for like, you know, in 2 different pubs for like a year and a half.
You did?
In a rowdy London district. So I'm a good...
How old are you then? I'm sorry to
Like
ask.
19, 20, 21?
Just
before...
19, see, that's the problem. 19, 20, 21, we just rounded it out.
Just before Star Wars.
Island in the Bahamas, and what does that person call it?
Johnny Depp.
Do you know what that person calls it?
Johnny Depp's Island.
There was a scene where Collie and Olivia and Judy were there with the dogs, and the dog sneezed, and it shouldn't have been as funny as it was.
Oh, I remember that.
Collie went, and then I thought, I'm gonna laugh and Ken's gonna sack me. I was like, Ken's gonna sack me, and then thankfully someone else started laughing, so we all stopped. And dog was sneezing.
Yeah, dog was just...
Well, I watched Murder on the Orient Express at the premiere, and I was like, and then sort of, you know, it takes a little while to process that, but that was nice too, because it was very much a group thing. And then I did see The Last Jedi a couple weeks ago. Oh. And again, I was like, I can't watch this. The best liar. Do you know who I'd say? Penelope.
Oh, yeah, she's good. Why? Penelope's is great.
Because we played this game on the weekends, and Penelope was one of the people, along with these two, who really knew the rules. But every single time she was the werewolf, which actually happened a lot, you just couldn't believe, because you'd say, Penelope, I said, put away. Why? And she's just so sweet.
So vulnerable.
And you just can't believe that she would lie.
Biggest lie you told someone whilst filming this to put people off the track?
I do not lie. I really don't like lying.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'll be like, oh yeah, I worked with Antoine today.
And you'd be like, that's it. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Antoine, he's this new guy. Great working with him. I was doing a scene and there was rain in the scene, but there was also a window in the scene. So they had to make it look like there was rain on the window. And I'm doing the scene, a serious scene, and I hear pss, pss, and I'm like, what in God's name is that sound? And I turn, and on the window, one of the props guys, Sonny, is like, and he had been spraying water for the effect of the rain.
You guys had a press tour from Prince Harry and Prince William during the making of this film. How was that, having them visit the set and see how you made the film?
I wasn't there that day, but you guys were, right?
Daisy showed them around.
Daisy, you were the tour guide.
You led the tour.
Daisy was there, yeah.
I mean, I'm not great at small talk, so like I found it a bit awkward at the beginning, to be honest. I would say binge watching my favourite TV show, and everyone's like, wow, and that is why she doesn't have many friends. I'm not sure if you've heard this story, but I was like genuinely vomiting in a tent when we were like getting the shot ready and everything. And so I was like...
Do your go-to karaoke song as Kylo Ren?
Oh no! It's Unbreak My Heart. How could that be Kylo-ish? Oh no, I'm going to offend Adam. I can't.
Or do it's Darth Vader, because that's different.
I can't do it, Darth Vader. I'll just embarrass piss myself. No one will see this film.
Chewie?
So I'd been strength training, so I was stronger, but when we got back into filming, we didn't have the amount of time to train as we had the first time around. But because I felt stronger, not gonna lie, I felt pretty badass.
Choose a ship to cruise the galaxy with. Well,
Okay.
number 1 is Millennium Falcon.
The Star Destroyer, a TIE fighter,
X-Wing. Boom. A Naboo Starfighter.
or I'll stay on land in my speeder. That's speeder, not speedos.
Choose a ship to cruise the galaxy with.
Yeah.
Because cruise to me is implying like rest and relaxation, there has to be room for a spa, maybe a swimming pool. So I would say a Star Destroyer. Firstly, John's American accent is fantastic.
It's insane.
And
Yeah.
mine, I think it could have been distracting. If I was like, hey, Han Solo, and did an awful American accent.
Is Rey going to eat again in this movie? And how do you come up with Rey's process for eating?
Well, the thing, because people have talked about that food thing a lot. JJ was just like, you're hungry. Like, there's an importance of how much food she gets. So I was like, I'll just eat it like I'm hungry. But do I eat in this? No. Ray's hungry. Help her, everyone.
Help her. Would you rather go on a date with Finn or Poe?
Oh, I can't choose my boys. I would rather be on a date with them on a date.
All three?
Yeah, just a friend date.
My house party last night, she didn't turn up.
You did not?
Bruv, I did, man.
No, you said it was happening. You didn't invite me.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Do you die in the movie?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I hope not.
Choose a Star Wars quote to tattoo on your body. Ooh. And the choices are, you're my only hope, I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Do or do not, there is no try. And also, depending where you got these, it's like a bit fishy. I've got a bad feeling about this. Never tell me the odds. Again, odd.
If you blink, you die in the movie. I'm gonna watch it very close.
Okay. Oh.
You die. Exclusivo.
Choose an original trilogy character to be your partner in crime.
Ooh, this is
We have
Aww.
Yoda.
Yeah.
We have Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Lando Calrissian, Darth Vader, R2-D2, Han Solo.
Yoda, because he's tiny and he can get in places, if we were going to like rob something.
What are you robbing?
Preschool.
I was going to say a priest. A preschool. Better.
Am I sexy this?
I say 15.
15. Wow.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Great job.
Yeah.
Are you hitting on me? Can I give you a kiss? Back-to-back kiss? Oh my God, this is so impossible.
What I would say is, can you take this? My arm's really aching. What I do say.
If that came with a hand, did you bring that too?
Yeah. What's Star Wars about?
Why can't people use the word is? Star Wars about love, Star Wars about hate.
Star Wars about wars in space.
Does Luke smile in The Last Jedi?
Claim technicality and just say the making of the movie.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess. No, I don't think this gives away anything. Yeah, you get a little bit of a Luke smile in it. Yeah.
Everyone's like, what has made Luke so
What is
cool?
it?
A little bit of a smile.
I know you can't say much, but you did show a little snippet. So based off of what people have seen, what can you tell us?
What, of the fighting? Or in general?
No, in general. Of the film.
What have you seen? I can't remember. Me and the other peanut are reunited. Sometimes Ray talks to Luke. There are some flames and some lightsabers.
Wow. The craziest moment of the trailer was the bit at the end where you turn to Luke and tell him that you're his father. Do you it's crazy that you guys revealed that so early.
I know. I was like to Ryan, are you sure you want to? Are you sure people are going to come if
Save
they
something
know?
for
What's your favourite Star Wars character?
Ray, easy.
That's not true.
Killing it every day.
Yoda.
You're supposed to say hooks.
Oh,
What's going on here?
What is your favourite Star Wars episode? The one with Hux in it.
The one, yeah.
What was Daniel Craig's version?
Well, just he told it on the air that he was actually in the Stormtrooper costume.
He was sweating too.
Did you? So how did that all go down? Did you know he was going to be in that suit when you filmed that scene?
Yeah. Because because the helmet's really heavy and hot, So we had done blocking and everything with him out of the helmet, and I was like, this is hilarious. It was easier when he had the helmet on because I'm like, oh, then it's just Stormtrooper. And otherwise I was like, it's James Bond.
How Rey understands BB-8.
She's vastly intelligent. And
Simple.
works on the Duolingo app
How are Rey and Luke connected?
by a long ass stare at the end of Force Awakens.
How to raise Star Wars hair?
How to raise Star Wars hair, you get a wonderful hair and makeup artist to do it for you. I met her, I opened my trailer door and went, Laura Dern! Because of Jurassic Park. But I genuinely couldn't remember it, and I was so embarrassed that I did that.
How did that go over?
But she was with her daughter, so she thought it was cool.
Great. And she seems like she's really into stuff like that. She has a good sense of humor.
Yeah, but I think in any other time she would have been like, security.
Bye. Yeah.
How Rey beat Kylo Ren?
Why is that so hard for people to get? Like, she's super strong and he's like so weak.
He kicked his ass. That's
Thank
how
you.
Rey beat Kylo Ren.
Does the film finally answer the question of who Rey's parents are?
That was a stare and a blink.
What?
What does it mean?
So you're trying to confuse me?
I'm not.
How would you describe your fighting style?
Scrappy. Like my driving skill. That's what my driving instructor told me.
It's no good me saying to you, look right down that camera and tell us one thing that's happening in the next one.
Ray is there.
Those are fighters, yeah. Well, there's something so up there.
I got the face in. You did.
Daisy Ridley is a work of art. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Daisy Ridley is a work of art.
It's more intense when you do it like
I feel like it's wrong. I feel like I shouldn't be
Yeah.
doing this. Daisy Ridley is a work of art all by herself.
Twitter handle, don't
There I am.
How do you know that off by heart?
Yes, the most
Repeat the
fascinating
question.
thing about your character.
Probably that she was just very, very ahead of her time. She displays a lot of the qualities Agatha Christie did. She was ahead of her time. She was. I can't remember any words. She was just a great, cool woman.
So Kenneth's mustache is pretty impressive in the movie.
Yeah.
Is that real or is that a prop?
That's the magic of cinema. It's actually CGI.
You have to wear a piece of cream there the whole time.
When you guys read the script, were there some big surprises in there even for you?
Yeah. I went to Ryan's office and I was like, we need to have a talk about what's happening here.
I'm about 90% sure I'm accidentally going to become a Daisy Ridley fan page at some point. TBH, that's to be honest. Daisy Ridley doing a bunch of press again is warming my cold, dead heart. I've missed my British dork. That's not a compliment. That's awful. The new Star Wars trilogy is fantastic, but not as fantastic as Daisy Ridley's face. Daisy Ridley's name is adorable. I agree with all of I think you're amazing.
I think you're amazing too.
That's
and
very
Hux
nice.
is my favourite character.
Sure.